Yo, what's up, guys? All right, so today's topic is about basically an issue that I find a lot of clients or even a lot of prospects that I run into have an issue with when it comes to getting the results they want, especially when it comes to their body, and even to a more important degree when it comes to their life. So, by the way, I kind of look like a thug because my ears are cold right now on this trail. So, you're gonna have to deal with that. Anyways, let me fix this. Let me see if I can get all. Yeah, it's not, GQ's not gonna happen here. All right, so when it comes to results, a lot of individuals will self-sabotage, right? Because the biggest person, or sorry, not the biggest person, but the biggest thing to overcome is really getting ourselves out of the way, right? And a lot of us deep down are really scared to do the work, because we love staying in some kind of balance but staying below a specific threshold where it's comfortable, right? And you hear a lot of times, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Hear that all the time. And it's true, because that's where the results happen, right? And because you're stretching yourself, you're pushing yourself, and you're igniting those parts of yourself that is basically asking for more, right? So, you ever heard the story about the family of thieves? Well, you're gonna kind of hear about it right now. And if you've heard about this, this story is probably watered down by the time I heard it, but it's always a good story. So hopefully I can tell it well. Okay, I'm gonna turn around because I think these clouds are pretty cool. Anyways, we are not getting the clouds. Oh, that's lame. Okay, all right. So the family of thieves. So there's this middle school age kid who has learned, just by watching his father's work and watching his father study and find out strategies on like the best way to be a professional thief. He's finding like, Dad, like when do I get to go out with you? I want to be part of the family business. And Dad's like, really? Like, you want to be part of the family business? Why? He's like, because Dad, I love you, and I just want to do what you do. Like, I know you have so much fun with it, and you're always happy. So he's like, okay, cool. Well, first thing we got to do is find out, what are we gonna wear? And he's like, I know. We're gonna wear all black like ninjas. And so he's like, black, I like that. All right. So they go dress up and wear all black. So then they go downstairs, and Dad's like, okay, so where are we gonna go? And I guess there's a community up the hill that is pretty affluent. He's like, let's go up there. We can find a house that we can steal stuff from, right? And Father's like, all right, let's go. So, they're moving like ninjas, trying to sneak their way up to the community of homes. And they finally get to the top of the hill, and they see a bunch of homes at their disposal. And the father's like, all right, son, so what are we gonna do? Which house are we gonna hit? And son's like, let's choose that one, right? And they're like, okay, let's go. So they get to the front door, and he's like, son, how are we gonna get in? And he's like, Dad, I've seen you pick a lock, so I'm gonna pick a lock. And so Dad's like, okay, cool, do it. So son breaks out all his tools, picks the lock, they get inside. So they're inside, and Dad's like, son, so what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna steal? We're inside, so now we gotta steal something. Son's like, I'm sure there's a treasure chest upstairs. And so like, okay, let's go upstairs. Let's go look for it. So they find this chest, but it's actually one of those vertical chest pieces that has like a lot of these fancy like textiles and robes and things like that, right? And jewelry, just all the really nice expensive stuff. And so the father's like, son, like, what are we gonna steal? Like, we steal all of this? Then son's like, yeah, let's take all of it. It's nice. Mom's gonna like this stuff. And he's like, okay, we'll start putting it in, in your gear and like hiding it inside of your clothes, stuff like that. And so he's like, come on, son, get in there, like start stealing stuff. And so son gets inside. The father like locks him inside that treasure chest. And he runs out of the house, and he starts yelling, thief, there's a thief in the house. And then so everyone wakes up in the house, and they're like, oh my gosh, there's a thief in the house, like front door's been broken into, all that kind of stuff. And so the son is freaking out because he's inside, right? And he's like, what the hell, like my dad's leaving here. And so he hears everyone like searching around, and they hear some rustling inside this chest. And so son's getting ready to like burst out and like get the hell out of Dodge, right? So someone opens the chest, he darts out, and he's like a ninja. He's like flying through, doing parkour against the stairs, stuff like that, flipping, tumbling, just to get away. And he gets outside, and he's hiding in the bushes, and everyone's like starting to look for him. Got the flashlights and got some dogs searching for him. And he's like really pissed at his dad right now. He was like, I can't believe my dad did that to me. Like, what kind of father is that, right? So takes him probably 20-30 minutes to get back home because he's trying to hide out. And he's about a block away from home. He sees his dad waiting outside on the front porch, and he's just chilling, And finally his son gets up to the porch. He's like, you're a horrible dad, like you left me out there to get caught. And dad's like, you didn't get caught, you're right here. And he's like, yeah, but like you just left me there, they didn't even help me out. And he's like, well, do you have the stuff that you took from the house? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you got all of it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, are you hurt? Did you get caught? No, you didn't get caught, right? And so he's like, I didn't get caught, but you left me there, man. You're a horrible dad. Kind of thief father, like leaves his thief son like out there just to fend for himself. And he's like, son, you said you want to be part of the family business, and to be part of the family business and to do what I do, you have to do the thing to do the thing. So the moral of the story is basically that he basically put his son in a position to react and act in a position of power where he knew he needed to get the hell out of Dodge and get his butt back home into safety, and obviously don't get caught. And so when it comes to what I was mentioning earlier, for us to get results, we got to do the things to get the results, right? So do the thing to do the thing. And I hope that story made sense. I mean, it made sense to me when I heard it, and it's true. You're not going to get anywhere regardless of your goals if you ain't doing the things necessary to get stuff done, right? So that's the story for today, and kind of sucks that I didn't get the clouds. You can kind of see it. Well, oh well. Anyways, all right, that's it for today. Peace.